So we have to talk about Chuck Schumer and the Democrats folding to Donald Trump and the Republicans, right? When it comes to this whole CR bill, approving the CR bill, because was it sometime yesterday or the other day, Chuck Schumer was talking about how he wasn't going to, him and the Democrats were not going to approve for or vote, or they weren't going to vote for the CR bill. But then less than 24 hours later, they're saying now they're going to vote for it. Right. And this is the thing. I don't know why people keep playing with Donald Trump. Right. You got Chuck Schumer. You got other people, leaders from other countries talking about how they're not going to do what Trump says when Trump wants something done. And they say, like, yeah, we're not going to do it. Then less than 24 hours later, they're saying, OK, yeah, we're going to do it. And instead of just fighting him, playing chicken with this man, just work with him. Stop trying to fight him on every single thing. Right. Because like Donald Trump says, you don't have the cards. Okay. And many people are learning this firsthand, what it's like to hold the cards. And Chuck Schumer said, you know what? He made the choice, like, you know what? We're going to have to vote on this. And there's many reasons why. However, unfortunately, there are a lot of people on the left that are not happy with this.
Well, Chuck Schumer changed his mind real quick and has now announced that he is going to be voting in favor of the CR and the budget bill to keep the government open. John Fetterman is also a yes, but that doesn't surprise any of us because he has been siding with MAGA for a while now and needs to just switch parties. This is what I'm talking about when I say I am upset with the Democratic Party, because they are not united. There is no true leader. And now one of our supposed leaders is siding with MAGA. He was so strong the other day saying they were all united and it was a no. And if the Republicans were so strong, they could pass it themselves. What happened, Schumer? What the fuck happened? Who'd you talk to? What'd you get? Do we need to go through your financials?
Is bringing some boxes down to Chuck Schumer's office because he has got to go. You are not the man for this moment, and part of being a good leader is recognizing when it's time to say, this moment is bigger than me, it's bigger than my skill set, it's bigger than my, I ain't got enough heart for this, I'm too scared for this, I'm too old for this, it's time for me to step to the side. That's what needs to happen.
I'm going to say what you scared to say. This breaking news, hell with Chuck Schumer and the Senate Democrats and Cory Booker. 8 hours ago, Chuck Schumer, you said, we're not going to help the Republicans pass a bill to fund the government. It was shut down. That's what he said. Then 3 hours later, he said, I'm going to vote to keep the government open. After you got them millions of dollars, you'll sell out. That's right. Senate Democrats don't care about you. Democrats don't. Republicans don't either. Hell with y'all all. I'm saying what you scared to say. That's right. You make me sick. You wishy-washy. That's right. Indian giver. We can't trust you. That's right. We don't want you no more. We can't trust you. Democrats, y'all are just as bad as Republicans. Y'all just try to hide it. But Chuck Schumer couldn't because he got too much money. Senate Democrats couldn't. Now they going to fund the government. When you could have stand 10 toes down for the people and did the right thing, you said no. Why? Because you're sad, you're tired, and you're lonely. I can't stand.
Democrats, you in danger. Democrats, read the room. You are selling something to the American people that they do not want. They don't want acquiescence. They don't want you voting along with the Republicans. They want you to be strong. They don't want this fake decorum. The energy that is coming from your supporters is that fight back. Be strong. Hey, Donald Trump says it's going to be a little bit of pain. Then you should have that same energy. It's going to be some pain. We don't want the government to shut down, but the government is shutting down because of the Republicans, not the Democrats. So maybe you should take a cue from the other side and get your shit together.
So as you can see, like, the people on the left are not happy about Chuck Schumer folding on this. But you know what? Let's be honest, right? And I'll say this, right? Like, correct me if I'm wrong, right? In the comment section. Deep down inside, like those on the right, like those of us on the right, deep down inside, we wish the government would have shut down, right? And the reason for that is because if the government would have shut down, this would have gave Elon Musk and Doge, oh my God, the freedom to do whatever they wanted when it comes to figuring out what's needed in the government and to make sure that we're going to cut every unnecessary part of the government out. Okay, and we'd have found all the fraud, we'd have cut the government out, we'd have made sure all the waste and fraud is out. It would have gave Elon Musk and the Doge a great opportunity to find out what is really what we need in this country as far as government, like things that are necessary, those are not unnecessary. It would give them a great opportunity to be like, all right, we don't need this, We need that. Let's cut this out. And Chuck Schumer did the right thing because he understood this as well. And he mentions this in his speech.
Unfortunately, though, this Republican Party is the party of Trump. As bad as passing the CR is, as I said, allowing Donald Trump to take even much more power via a government shutdown is a far worse option. First, a shutdown would give Donald Trump and Elon Musk carte blanche to destroy vital government services at a significantly faster rate than they can right now. Under a shutdown, the Trump administration would have full authority to deem whole agencies, programs, and personnel non-essential, furloughing staff with no promise they would ever be rehired. The decision on what is essential would be solely left to the executive branch, with nobody left at the agencies to check them. In short, a shutdown would give Donald Trump, Elon Musk, and Doge, and vote, the keys to the city, state, and country. A shutdown would give Donald Trump the keys to the city, the state, and the country. And don't take my word for it. Musk has said aloud he wants a shutdown. And public reporting has shown he is already making plans to use the shutdown to expedite his destruction of key government programs and services.
Like, let's be honest, like Elon Musk, like I'm sure, like deep down, Elon Musk was hoping, he was praying that the Democrats wouldn't come up with the votes, right? We know that he would have been like, yo, shut it down, because I would have gone all in finding everything I need to shut down to save this country some money. So I'm sure Elon Musk is a little disappointed, and I'm sure some people on the right are a little disappointed, but it's a win-win for us. Right? It's a win-win, right? Doge is going to continue to do what they're doing, and we also allow Trump to do the things he needs in order to get his things going moving forward. So it's a win-win for us.
Musk told reporters, if the job is not essential or they are not doing it well, they obviously shouldn't be on the public payroll. Many federal employees and government experts are rightly worried that a temporary shutdown could lead to permanent cuts. Second, if we enter a shutdown, congressional Republicans would weaponize their majorities to cherry-pick which parts of the government to reopen. In a protracted shutdown, House and Senate Republicans would pursue a strategy of bills to the floor and pursue a strategy of bringing bills to the floor to reopen only their favorite departments and agencies, while leaving other vital services that they don't like to languish.
Not their favorite agencies that are necessary, right? The ones that are unnecessary, they'll be gone, right? It has nothing to do with favorites, just ones that are necessary, needed for the government to function, and those that aren't, just gonna be let go, that's all.
Anguish. Third, the shutdown is not a political game. Shutdown means real pain for American families. For example, veteran services. I believe a shutdown could cause regional VA offices to reduce staff, delay benefit processing, and curtail mental health services, abandoning veterans who earned and depended on those resources. Social Security and seniors. I believe a shutdown could greenlight Trump to slash administrative staff at Social Security offices, delaying new applications, benefit adjustments, and forcing seniors to wait even longer for the benefits they've earned. Justice and courts. Extremely troubling, I believe. A shutdown could stall federal court cases, one of the best redoubts against Trump's lawlessness. It could require to furlough critical staff at the courts, denying victims and defendants alike their day in court, dragging out appeals.
Let's be honest, that would have been a good thing, because all these federal judges trying to stop and block, Trump from doing his thing when it comes to firing all these unnecessary government, workers, that would have been a good thing, right? Because, these people are doing their best to just obstruct whatever Trump is trying to do. So for me, I'd have been like, yeah, that's a positive.
and clogging the justice system for months or even years. This administration has shown an unfathomable willingness to sacrifice American families and their well-being to advance their own political agenda. A shutdown positions them to do this on overdrive. Finally, there is one more reason I oppose a shutdown. President Trump and Republican leaders would like nothing more than to pull us into the mud of a protracted government shutdown. For Donald Trump, a shutdown would be a gift. It would be the best distraction he could ask for from his awful agenda. Right now, Donald Trump owns the chaos in the government. He owns the chaos in the stock market. He owns the damage happening to our economy from one end of the country to the other. The stock market is crashing. Consumer confidence is plummeting. Donald Trump is hoping for a shutdown because it will distract from his true agenda, delivering massive cuts to the rich, paid for on the backs of American families. He wants to gut Social Security, hollow out Medicaid, slap taxes on consumer goods through his reckless trade wars. In a shutdown, we would be busy fighting with Republicans over which agencies to reopen, which to keep closed, instead of debating the damage Donald Trump's agenda is causing the American people.
All right, that's enough. Yeah, we all know those are lies, right? Like, Donald Trump is not trying to gut Medicaid, Social Security, and all that good stuff. He's going to look for fraud within those things and, get rid of those things, but he's not going to shut it down. He's not getting rid of it. We already know that. But, of course, that's these, as Democrats, they got to use, they got to say something, right? But, look, in the stock market is going to be fine. Right now, it's going through a little correction. Right now, they're just trying to, there's a lot of uncertainty. They're just trying to figure out what Trump is trying to do when it comes to tariffs. So once they figure that out, everything will be fine and everything will be doing well. So that's just the stock market doing what the stock market does. But this is what they got to use in order to find something that goes against Trump. But overall, look, this is a good thing, right? Trump is able to push his agenda forward. Democrats, there's a whole lot of infighting going on with Democrats because there's a lot of Democrats that are not happy with Chuck Schumer approving this bill, and we get to keep the government open, and Trump gets to do his thing. So this is a good thing, right? And infighting continues with the Democratic Party because they have no leadership, they have no idea what they want to do, they have no plan, they have no agenda, and they're just lost. Right, and that's a good thing. So, those are my thoughts. I'm interested to hear your thoughts. Make sure you leave a comment down below, hit the like button, share, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. All right, so you have a good one and take care. Later.